Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Namaskar. Good
Namaskar.
evening to all of you.
Good
So
evening.
at the yes, good evening. Uh, so at the outset, I want to share something about our organization, Bengali Academia for Social Empowerment Base. It is a developmental organization registered as a trust by a collective of academicians, scholars, professionals, and others like-minded people working for community and social development. In the current socio-political scenarios and backwardness of certain sections, we think that there is a tangible need to organize intellectually. This is an effort to reach out as many as in various way and platforms. Primarily, we are building a network of related people in higher education and which is helpful in different ways, especially for information and resource sharing. This creates a better linkage among concerned people of various institutions across Bengal, India, and abroad. In this pandemic time, BASE has done lots of social work, extended helpful hand to migrant laborers, started more than 25 community kitchen all over Bengal, and distributed relief items in Amphan affected areas in North and South Chabis Parganas. BASE has also distributed the education kit to encourage first generation children of underprivileged areas. BASE has done a lot of social work in different ways. BASE lecture series is a part of larger activities to enlighten and empower the underprivileged section of society. Today's lecture is very interesting and relevant topic, and name of the topic is nursing past, present, and future perspective. And today's our esteemed speaker, Professor Smriti Mani. So I would like to uh, invite Dr. Sahil MD Derabul Hossain, Assistant Professor, School of Humanities, KIT, deemed to be University, Bhubaneswar, Odisha, to introduce and welcome today's speaker as well as today's chair. So, Dr. Sahil, it's over to you.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Good evening, one and all present here. I am Sahil Mohammad Dilabul Hussain. On behalf of Bengali Academy for Social Empowerment, I welcome you all to this online lecture series, lecture on number 38. Today we have a very relevant area to discuss on, and that is nursing, past, present, and future perspectives. The COVID-19 crisis in 2020 is an unprecedented one in the history of mankind. It caught the entire world with a big, unpleasant surprise. And in a country like India, where health sector infrastructure is on neglect, I believe the topic will ponder upon the nooks and corners of the medical care facilities that we have right now. It will also provide us with the insights and future directives to promote awareness for a better health service in the country. I feel the privilege to introduce our guests for today's session, Professor Smriti Mani, speaker for today's lecture, and Professor Nargis Ahmed, chair of the session. Professor Smriti Mani, our speaker, is currently the principal of Government College of Nursing, OSD, Nursing Directorate, Department of Health and Family Welfare, Government of West Bengal. Professor Mani is an MSc, an MPhil, and a doctorate in nursing from Delhi University. She has a total of 38 years of experience in medical health services. She has many laurels to her credit. To name a few, she was the founder principal of Government College of Nursing Burdwan. She was the state nodal officer for IUCD training in West Bengal. She is also a member of West Bengal Nursing Council. She is an erudite scholar in the field with considerable number of research publications as well. She is attached to different NGOs and social service bodies and divides her time in between active service and social service activities. I welcome you, ma'am, for today's program. Next, I would like to introduce Professor Nargis Ahmed. the session chair. Professor Ahmed is working as a teaching faculty in the Department of Nursing in Alia University, Kolkata. At present, she is also the head of the department. She has a combined experience in health services for more than 16 years. She has completed her MSc in nursing with a specialization in the field of child health nursing. Her area of interests are child health, nursing administration and management, education and communication, nursing foundation, and medical surgical nursing. She has a considerable research contribution in the area and is leading it from the front. Welcome, ma'am. I also want to express that BASE is indeed honored to have both of you here for the program. Thank you for accepting our invitations. Before we start, I request all the participants to put their mics on mute. I would also request the participants to post your queries in the chat box at the end of the session for further interaction. Now, I would like to hand over the podium to Professor Nargis Ahmed to start today's session. Ma'am, please.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum and good evening to all of you present here. Mani madam, it's nice to see you here. After a long time, I'm seeing you. So thank you, Dr. Sahil, for a nice introduction, both mine and Professor Dr. Siti Mani. Siti Mani madam is one of my respected teachers also. Thank you so much, madam, to come here in this BASE lecture series. And I know you are so busy, but then also when I requested, with one request, you accept that and you have given your kind consent to deliver lecture today. That is your beauty, madam. Thank you so much. Today, nursing profession has changed drastically. There are extensive training programs, more diversified staffs, and level of prestige associated with this area of the healthcare field that was not there before, we all know. So there are more training programs, better hospitals, more responsibility and sense of family or team, and a focus on patient care in the nursing industry that has saved countless lives and created the generations of dedicated nursing professionals. So nurses are not a doctor's assistant, but rather as their own professionals with the better medical knowledge to back it up. So according to Bureau of Labor Statistics, January 2020, I've seen that nursing, they're saying in their report, nursing is one of the top occupations for job growth through 2028. So expected to grow by 12%, which is much faster than average. In my own observation also, I have seen that the candidates, they are more coming now in nursing. They are choosing by their own. So and I have seen that concern, and also their what I'll say, curiosity about this profession is increasing day by day. So it is our privilege, madam, to have you here in this BASE lecture series to know about nursing past, present, and future perspective. So we are eagerly waiting to get your deliberation. So I will request you, madam, to start your presentation. Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Thank you, Nargis. I'm so happy to tell something about our nursing, because really I love nursing profession. I started my journey also from the very beginning, that is with the basic training, that is the general nurse and midwifery. Then after that, slowly, I have started to enrich myself. So now I am here, and I did completed most of all educations in nursing. So I'll be able to highlight on those things, I think. So would you please share my slides? Thank you very much, Nagish and BASE, to organize such a webinar, because this is the high time to know about the nursing. So where are we standing now? So yes, we want to know that what was in the past and now what are we doing, especially particularly in this COVID situation, how are we, and not only that, what is our future? So I would like to really share with all those experiences which I want to tell, and I want to share with you people. So is there any problem in sharing slides? Is there any problem?
No, ma'am. No, please go ahead.
No slides. Slides are not in the screen. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, slides are sharing.
Make it full screen, please. You see the picture in the just first picture. You see that was our past. That is the Florence Nightingale serving during the Crimean War, and this is our present and what will be our future. Really, we are thinking. We all nurses. We are proud to be a nurse because if we see the nursing profession, whether the student but nurses, how they have come, whether they choiced it or they got the chance, or it is due to their family pressure that they will get a job. So this is the thing. Next slide, please. Next, please. Next, please. Move to slide, please. Yeah. So if we see that, yeah. No. Don't move like that. If we go to that nursing first, so this is that we are thinking that whether the nurses are really choosing their profession to be a nurse. Are they thinking? Yes, we have come across so many students are telling, ma'am, looking at that race only, we thought that I will be a nurse. So what Florence Nightingale told that it is her calling. So I don't know. That is very few percentage. But in others, they didn't get chance to doctor in MBBS course, in other good courses, so they are coming to nursing. We have seen that if they are getting the chance to hire good courses, they are living. And another group we have seen, they are crying every day. Ma'am, we didn't like to be a nurse. My parents, my family members, they are pressurizing me to get a job because I will get a job after completion of the training. I know one of my students in Bardwan Medical College, during her 4th year, only final year, she left that course because she was telling, my mom is pressurizing me to be a nurse, but ma'am, till final year, I didn't like it. So this is the thing. Now we have to think where is the place now, nursing profession, where are we? And if we see from our past means Florence Nightingale time, really all of us are telling that this is the nursing is the oldest profession, the noblest profession, and not only that, females only, family members, they used to give care to the ill. But during the 1950s, Florence Nightingale only changed the perception of nursing because becoming the lady with the lamp. All of us, you have read that the Florence Nightingale was the lady with the next slide, please. So after being the condition where care was to be delivered to the injured and sick, Nightingale began the mission of providing care around the clock in a clean environment. And not only that, she was not from any family. She was from an affluent British family. And you know that, I told that she verbalized it, that it's a hard calling, to serve to the ill. Not only that, she only changed the full view of our nursing profession. We call her that she is the pioneer of our modern nursing. And as a profession for women, who are known as the lady with the lamp, really the whole image is changed with that Florence Nightingale. So we tell that this is she was the founder of our nursing profession. So today, if we see, our nursing is a really well-respected profession and receiving recognition in the development of evidence-based methods of healthcare delivery system. Not only that, nurses are doing the research, and all research-based methods we are using only in healthcare delivery system. So if we see that how are we now, you will see that our society is giving recognition. All good professionals, they are sending their own daughters to the nursing profession. Not only that, if we see the highest percentage scorers are coming to the nursing profession. If you see, just this year only we are going to complete our GNM advertisement, and we have seen that the 100% in 5 subjects, they have secured 100 out of 100. They have applied for the nursing because I don't know, they love the nursing profession or for the job, it may be, but our nursing is now really a respected profession and receiving recognition from the society. And the future of nursing is really expected to expand with the growth of the healthcare system. Not only that, allowing for a greater number of individuals to receive healthcare in a system run by the nurses. You know it very well. Without nurse, just any hospital, any healthcare system cannot run. Just you can tell that this is the pillar of the healthcare delivery system. Without nurse, any nursing home, any hospital, they will not be able to run. They are the person who are there with the clients 24/7. How can I tell? 365 days. Always some nurses are there. Not only that, nurses are not only caring for the sick, but also they are caring for the just promoting health, preventing disease. Everywhere my nurses are there. So if we see that from the very beginning, historical perspective, if we see, we have seen that in the 1960s, nursing students used to wash their hands. And you see, they just from that period only hand washing was there. And just demonstrating how to sit a client in a lab, they used to demonstrate. And the nursing training, it came into the picture. So Florence Nightingale, whatever notes she has given in that era in a nursing, that is still applicable as an art of caring. And she told that observe the sick. Yes, you just nowadays also we tell that observe. You just look at the client, and not only that, never let a patient to be wake out of his sleep, and avoid unnecessary noise. You have seen that picture that the lady with the lamp is slowly walking to the hospital. That was for the ward during ward time. So she used to tell that avoid unnecessary noise. What still we are telling that. Not only that sunlight or the matters first importance to the sick. Not only that, she has told regarding exam, regarding so many things, how to take the history, to take the accurate information, and how to be confidential in each step. And children are much more susceptible than the grown people to noxious influences. These are the things Florence Nightingale used to tell, and still we are using the same things. This is the art of caring. We have learned from that Florence Nightingale only. So if we see the historical perspective of our nursing care, at that time, 1929, respirator was there, iron lung respirator, and nurses used to work there. And not only that, if we see our nutrition demonstration, you can see that at that time only 1930s. So that time also they used to wash their hand, and they used to just prepare the food with the and nurses used to learn how to cook, how to make the therapeutic diet or nutritious diet for our clients, for everybody. Because we know that the nutrition is the main thing to increase our immunity. So that time only that she used to train nurses that how to prepare the food. Just slide.
Madam, একটু just interrupt করব. Madam,
go to the next slide, please.
আপনি yes, একটু just আপনি ভিডিওটা অফ করে দিন, আপনার ভয়েস মাঝে মাঝে কেটে যাচ্ছে। তো ভিডিও অফ করলে ভালো নেটওয়ার্কটা পাবে, অসুবিধা হবে না।
আমার ভিডিও?
হ্যাঁ, আপনার ভিডিও যে অপশনটা আছে।
ওকে,
হ্যাঁ, ফাইন।
ওকে,
কন্টিনিউ করতে পারেন। আমি জাস্ট
go to the next slide, to the formal education. Skip please. Okay, formal education for nursing, just this began in 1860s, just when Florence Nightingale opened the first nursing school in London. And other notable figures also in the pioneering of the nursing were Clarissa Harlow Burton, who were in the 80s founded the American Red Cross, and the Linda Richards, Agnes Elizabeth Jones. They have created a number of nursing schools in the United States and Japan also. This was the beginning of the formal nursing education. That is in the 1860s. So if we see the historical perspective also, at that time only there was classroom, there was the training was learning by doing, classrooms are there. Skip the slide, please. Forward, go forward. Go forward. Okay. Next. No. Not backward, forward. Okay. I'll go. Concept of training earlier. So if we see that where the nurse is trained to deliver care previously, in our past, it was our tradition. So we have to follow the doctor's advice only. That was the medical model of instruction. We nurses, we are not empowered to take our own decision. It was earlier training. But after that, we have seen that the nursing duties, it was caring for the sick only. Not only that, it was not only caring for it entailed everything. Laundry duty, cleaning duty, preparing the fire to relieve from the chill at night, meal preparation, everything was nursing duty. But I will tell later on which is differing now. Nursing was not just during the duty hour, but was dictated 24 hours a day, having a set of rules that must be followed in order to stay in good graces with the administration. So this was our previous thing. And in 1800s, we have seen that not only for the caring the 50 patients, one nurse was there. And daily dusting the patient's furniture, window sills, and maintaining a temperature, light of the ward, and nursing on the day shift will report at 7 a.m., leave at 8 p.m. You see, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., it was the whole day duty. Not only that, graduation, it started that time. Graduate nurses in good standing will have to one evening off in the duty hours also. So each nurses should lay aside 50% of their earning. So in later years, not to be a burden to others. You just see our past of our nursing, how they used to think that they used to keep their 50% of the money because that time most of the nurses were used to be unmarried or divorced or like that. So they used to keep their money for their later year burden. And during 1900, the nursing changed. Then early 1900, the nurse were expected to be a little more than the clinic person. So while just following the direction of the doctor, not only that, just during the World War I and II, nurses were expected to care for the wounded soldier. That time, infection control measures, home environmental sanitation, everything came. And our nurses expected to care for the sick, wounded on the home front, ready to deploy at any moment. Nurses used to come at any moment. So, just if we see the now, this was our past nursing when our nurses were really dedicated to give care. There was no duty hours. Hours means 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. like that, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Not only that, they not only caring to the sick, they used to provide all cares to the patients. Now, from the 1900, just it is changing profession. So, this is the present situation. It started from the 1900 to 1999. Now, there is a new look of our profession and new meaning to this nursing profession. Because nursing education in 1900 consisted of duties determined by the physician with little no formal instruction, granting them only diploma in the field of nursing. But after that, it has been changed, not only taking the place in the bedside, but in administration duty, human resource, business aspect, budgeting, purchasing, and becoming the director of the unit, positions such as CNO, all those things came into existence. So from there only, nursing profession changed. What we see in the present scenario also, that it is changed. So if we see today's nurse, they are the bedside to executive. You don't know. Not only nurses, whatever you see in the bedside, from the community, you see door to door who is going, they know ever, they are taking care of your health. So they are also there, and not only that, and to the executive. Hello, are you getting me? Are you getting my voice? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
madam, we are getting you. Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Okay. I don't know, your slides are not coming, I am telling. Okay. Your short
Yes, madam.
slides are not coming properly. Anyway, so from the 2000 onwards, we have seen that the just nursing view is changed completely. Advanced educational system has come, and our nurses are working from the bedside to the executive level also. And now we know that the not only they are the caring nurses, but they are knowledgeable nurses, they are skilled nurses, and they can do the all executive level works in the healthcare system and in the policy making to run a healthcare organization. Everything they can do. The sky is the limit on how far dedication and education will take the professional nurse. Presently, you can see how smart my nurses are, because you have seen that everything is changed now. Now nurses are practicing. They can intubate. They can give the basic life support, advanced life support, and not only that, in the critical care unit also, you will see how nurses are working in a just in a smarter manner. So not only that, nowadays nurses are getting training to the simulation experience, technology. Nursing, just learning is a complex now, not like previously. So they are doing the nursing, but in a skilled manner, in a learned, they have learned all those techniques. So this is the thing. The new way of training has transformed thinking also, where the nurse is trained to provide patient-centered care. Please just go with my. I have already explained these slides. Please go more. Next. Yeah, no, next previous one. Oh my goodness, no. Who is guiding? Please be with me. No. A new way of transporting, where the nurse is trained to provide patient-centered care. Nowadays, this is our present situation, where we are providing patient-centered care. And now we are doing the teamwork. Not only the nurses are doing everything, cleaning. For cleaning, another person is there. For environment, to look after the environment, another person is there. And nurses are doing their nursing work. And she's an important team member. And she's collaborating everything. Not only that, she's working based on research evidence, and she's trying to provide the quality care. She's trying to improve the quality care while maintaining the safety of the client and integrating the information. You see, previous nurses you have seen, you see, now the freshers nurses, this is our present situation. They are full of life, they are vibrant, and all my smart nurses are there. Now they are coming to the nursing training. This is the present situation, where all the, not only from the all CBSE, ISC, and everything, but not only the any particular from any one category, all of them are coming to the nursing profession. They are choosing it, because we have seen that the mentor for novice nurses, they are not only providing the guidance how to do, they are giving the knowledge, they are providing the skill, and really they are enhancing the self-confidence of my nurses and skills and personal growth. So they are changed. Whenever they are entering into the nursing profession, we see, and we just, you don't know our nursing training. We are preparing, we are giving them hand-holding support, how to talk to a client, how to maintain IPR, how to give injection. We just practice it on the dummy only in the simulation technique. And not only that, you don't know. After some time, we tell them, you just give injection to your own friend. Now, all those things we are just preparing. We are transforming a candidate, a student, to a nurse, because slowly we are changing our everything. Not only on just enriching her knowledge, her skill, and we are making her confident. You don't know, one just 20 years girl or 21-year girls, she is now confident to go to give the health education on family planning. How confident she is. But if you compare with other category students, they will feel shy. They will not be able to open up. But our nursing students, nurses, they are confident. And not only that, again, when they are going to the service also, again and again, we are doing the staff development program. We are empowering them, bringing out the best of their individuals by encouraging them, the promoting a positive mindset. Nurses are not only a nurse, the special category. They are doing all those extracurricular activities also, extracurricular activities. They are painting, they are singing, they are dancing, they are going to the playground, they are playing everything they are doing. They are just like, this is my nursing profession is like, just like the other profession. But this is not only that, this is a professional training. So we are not only preparing to be a graduate or postgraduate, but we are preparing them. Just you see, we are preparing them. Just the BSc, there are BSc nursing, that is the graduation course, and MSc nursing, just like a general qualification, MPhil, PhD in nursing. So you see, and not only that, previously GNM was there. GNM means this is a diploma, 3 years course, and which is going to be stopped from coming year. And as our Indian Nursing Council and Government of India, they have taken the policy that single entry will be there. All nurses will be that graduate nurses. So coming year onwards, there will be no such GNM courses, but ANM course is 2 years course who are working in the community only. So if you go to the village, you will see that my ANM nurses, they are working there as health worker, female. So you will that course will remain, and they just after ANM courses after 10+2, GNM was also there after 10+2, and art students could, arts and commerce students, arts, commerce, science, so all students could apply. And in BSc nursing, there was physics, chemistry, biology, and English, and not less than 45% girls used to come. And in master degree nursing, who have completed their BSc nursing and post-basic BSc nursing, because GNM students, if they want to be graduate, they have to do the post-basic BSc nursing, that is 2 years course. And after doing, they will be also the graduate. All graduate nurses may go for the MSc nursing. And after MSc nursing, now they can go the MPhil nursing, which is 2 years course, part-time. And if you are doing full-time, that is 1 year course, and PhD in nursing. I have gone through all this training. I did my graduation, did my master degree, MPhil and PhD. So this is just like other general degree education, so that a nurse, if she can think that, yes, I will update myself, she can. There are so many opportunities are open for that. So these are the degrees they can adapt. And my teachers, so after the graduation, they can be the teacher, and master degree, MPhil, PhD, all those things. So teachers, really, it's a challenging job for the teachers, because they have to know where access, because this is our present nursing profession, present situation. They have to be creative. They have to publish so many papers. They have to inform information management, thus thinking pedagogy, skill set, learning. They have to create learning environment, and after that, they have to go home and cook. So this is my teacher's situation, who have to prepare my nurses. Nurse educators are being challenged to integrate all those technological innovations to assist students in their learning process and adopt new strategies. It is not like that history or geography used to just study, and they can go and to a tutor, and they can take the classes or notes they can take. No, our medical profession and nursing profession are always changing. New things are coming. So teachers, they have to update themselves so that they only can teach my students. Not only the teaching nowadays, curriculum-based, content-based, computer-based, competency-based, concept-based, creative-based, concept-based. So my teachers, really, you are in a challenging position to prepare a nurse. Nursing is not so easy job now. So my new generation nurses, when that you don't know, general people, really you don't know how much stuff to prepare a nurse. So my new generation, after the training where they are coming, really their mission is changed, and they are fresh, they are ready to fight with all those disease person, and not only that, to work in the society as a trained nurse, as a skilled nurse, as a knowledgeable nurse. See how confident they are looking. These are the new generation nurses in present situation. So a good caring clinical nurse to CEO, that maybe the clinical nurse means what the avenues they can go. Nurses, they can, next slide please, they can go be a clinical nurse. Clinical nurse means if you go to any hospital or anything, there you can see that they are the nurses. So they are called clinical nurses. Staff nurses, you tell, that is their designation. We call them clinical nurses who are working with the sick clients. Go to the next slide, please. Next. Next. Okay. So, and not only that, in the clinical side only, from the clinical nurse to they can be the chief of the nursing superintendent or chief nursing officer or chief executive of the institution. So just being in a clinical side only, in the hospital side only, a nurse can go to far in the top. So, and not only that, go to the previous slide, please. Previous slide, please. A clinical instructor, in teaching also, we have seen that the assistant tutor, but clinical instructor, assistant tutor to, oh my goodness, previous slide, please. Good. A clinical instructor or assistant tutor to professor or principal, they can go to a college, school or college of nursing. So you can think that if somebody is not liking to be a clinical nurse, they can go to in teaching. So teaching in a school of nursing or in a college of nursing. So they can go. There, they can go to the principal level also. Not only that, a public health nurse, they can go to just from the public health nurse to the district public health nursing. That means the head of the district. They can be the policy makers. They can formulate the policy and they can do the meeting with SDO, BDO and all those things. They are the head of the district. Just you think in the hospital side, in the education side, and in the community side. Wherever they are going, they can go to the top level at just on their knowledge and skill only. So present nursing situation is very good. Not only the excellent, I will tell. Not only that, during this COVID situation, you have seen that nobody is there to go outside. Where my nurses, they are working just 24/7 hours. Some of them are really exposed to COVID positive. They are getting infected COVID positive, but they are not living. So their society, we have seen some people, they are helping, they are just welcoming, greetings the nurses. But somewhere we have seen that our society is not at all aware nowadays. To all of them, I must say that all of them are not aware. Not that the picture is really different. So if we see that in this COVID situation, nurses are providing care just to a client who are nobody able to touch, nobody able to dare to touch the client. They are doing. Just a minute. They can go to upstairs. Now, if we see the future aspect, so futuristic nursing, really, we are coming to nowadays, we are teaching our students that the problem solving, reasoning attitude, evaluating, all those critical thinking nurses are doing. This is the time for nursing to question and redefine just their role within the system. They will take steps to bring about the future that the nursing profession is to achieve. So really, we are trying always all those innovative, all those revolutionary techniques, because the actions introducing a new method, new idea, new product to change our nursing profession. Really, if we see that the future direction for our students' education, that is the student-centered learning, that is the adaptive curriculum, just for learning. You know that just in time, and that means whenever students want, they will be able to use their teachers, they will be able to learn from any sources. Not only that, all those teaching innovations are also there. Their curriculum, their pedagogy, their personalization, their assessment, everything we are thinking in a newer manner. That is our futuristic nursing. So all those things we will prepare. We are trying to prepare an excellent nurse so that they can govern. We have seen that in the developed country, they have prepared nurses in so well, so that we are just introducing system approach That is the need for the medical education program, because you don't know who are non-medical persons. The nurses are just, they are learning all those medical books also, microbiology, anatomy, physiology, and they know they are not going to treat the client, but in some areas, nurses are also empowered to write down the prescription also. And fitness to practice, they are also, medical schools are currently grappling overall that we are probably handling the issues of the knowledge and skills quite well. And because these are the component. The nursing education research also nowadays we are doing it. Teaching learning is a multiple teaching methods are there, and just experiential learning we are thinking. Classroom session, video, role play, audiovisual aids, group activities, exercise and games. So all those things, teaching learning activities are more nowadays multiple methods, not only our previous method that we used to go to the class and teach our students. So the future direction of nursing service, if we think, that is the education. Service, if we see, really there are acute shortage of registered nurses in hospital and nursing home. That will lead to the secure job after a nursing training. So that so many students are coming with good marks, because they know after completion of their training, they will get a good job. Not only that, is the licensed practice. Nowadays, there are nurse practitioner in midwifery, nurse practitioner in critical care unit, who are the licensed to practice and who are just posted in especially in that advanced area. Not only the school health nurses can work in the home setting. There are so many nursing services. No, just not a single nurse is sitting anywhere without doing any job. Because in any kind of job, they can adapt it and they can adjust with their knowledge and skill. So, effect of nursing in shortage in future. Who will provide, if there are shortage of nursing, who will provide the comprehensive quality care, from whom general public will expect that the care to geriatric population, because nowadays geriatric populations are growing more. Who will provide the quality care to children, to adolescents and normals, because we have to restore their life. So nurses are inevitable in the society. So it's our challenge. We have to prepare so skilled nurse so that they will be able to work in every situation. Next slide, please. Next slide. So hospital will be reserved only for the sickest, and nurses will do much more population-based for the community healthcare. Next. Population-based work on the community health care. And we have to increase the nurse-patient ratio, which is very much lacking. Next. Nurse-patient ratio. Increase the risk for error, increase risk for occupational stress as clients are updated. Next, please, you are not running with me. Now there are concepts of telemedicine has come. So telemedicine, it is defined as the removal of time and distance barrier for the delivery, because nobody will go to, there is no time. We want to just kill the time. So the telemedicine, concept of telemedicine has come. Impact of telehealth nursing. Telehealth is direct communication between the patient and the provider. It integrates information and technology to facilitate healthcare delivery. Telehealth remove the time and distance, that the barriers between the via video phone, video camera. Nowadays, you have seen that in our Sasthu Bhavan, we are doing the telemedicine, and every day, not only that, our one center, call center is there. And you don't know, my nurses are running telemedicine, and nurses are running the call center. So nurse-led call center, nurse-led telemedicine. And every day, so many persons are calling and they are getting the information. So really, it contributes a positive outcome in terms of self-management and the compliance to the healthcare delivery system. So not only that, nanotechnology and nursing is coming in future. This will include the main field, that is the new pharmaceuticals drug delivery mechanism and patient monitoring devices, regenerative sciences. This nanotechnology provides significant ways of diagnosing, treating, prime position to influence and advocate for safe use of this new technology. So all this nanotechnology and nursing, it will also come to the nursing. This is our future, that nurses will just touch the screen and they will get all those informations. And next, robotic nursing is coming. Robot nurse. Already during this COVID period, you have seen that the robot nurses, they are helping in nurses in hospital. They are just bodies developed by Samsung, are trained by robotholistic.com. University of Auckland are creating her nurse knowledge base. Just within the robot, nursing base is just given input in the robot, so that the robot is going to the clients. They are reading their face recognition to camera, voice recognition. Their arms are working for the giving food and the medications and arms. So robotic nursing, they talk with the patient, doctors, nurses in human languages. And another responsibility is talking with those patients who do not have any visitor. So really, the clients who don't have any visitor, they can who don't have any visitor, they can go and they can visit the clients also. So another responsibility of the robot nursing is just talk to the client, chat to the client, and provide just care as my nurses are. During this COVID time, you have seen that in the abroad also and in Delhi also, robot nurses are working because they are going, they are just because it is a to avoid that infection. For the infectious cases, the robotic nursing can be done, because the robot is the nursing knowledge base, nursing assessment, nursing skill are just put in the robotic brain. So in this way, robotic nursing is also coming. This is our future. Not only that, another futuristic cyber nursing is the patient's chemistry, hematology report. Everything will be there in the small handheld device, just like the screen. Nurse will put their finger and they will get all the information of the patient's biochemistry report, patient's hematology report, everything. It will be just on the tip of the finger of the nurses. The nurses will verbalize the order into the handheld, which goes directly to pharmacy. Just they will hold it and order will go to the pharmacy, which fills the order just automatically. Not only that, most diagnoses will have a system for auto care plans upon the patient's admission. Nurses getting laptops and using internet to do their jobs. In future, when you arrive at work, your ID tag is automatically detected. Nowadays also we have started, and you are clocked and you walk through the door. And the patient is being monitored by an automatic vital signs. When you just going, just touching the screen, you can see your patient's vital, all vital, so that it will be easier to assess the client to do your next. So all those futuristic cyber nursing is coming. So the paper files of yesterday will be a computer disk only. So there is no fear that my paper will not get the paper in time. So everything will be in computer only. So no need to carry big files and keep all those records. Everything will be in the computer. So this is our plan for futuristic cyber nursing. So if we see that nurses will assessment verbally into handheld device that converts into a readable note. Just nurse will touch the client and everything will come in the computer as a readable note. Nurse will carry the pocket computer with their uniform belt to record the data. Everything, the data will be recorded. And patients have a bedside computer to access the educational tools and progress of their recovery. When the nurses are able to assess the client, everything is recorded. Patients can also see her own condition, but his own condition, just putting the finger. So it's easier, it's transparent, because nowadays we have seen that the clients, they are really knowledgeable. They are reading from the internet. They know everything. So it will be easier for them also that to assess where are we, how am I. So this is the futuristic cyber nursing is also coming. So I am going to the last. In my conclusion, I want to tell that modern nursing as a profession has come a long. You have seen from just from the past to the present, and we are thinking in the future where the really nursing will go to far away. So these are the added knowledge and skill-based needed and have far surpassed expectations. Just community, society is also expecting a lot from us. And nurses have the skill and knowledge to succeed in many aspects that the healthcare system has to offer. From the bedside nurse to the chief executive officer, the opportunities are endless. And reach for the sky and you will obtain your goals. So nursing is no more as you know it. Just change your perception that nursing profession. Future of nursing is of the great scope, and the nurses can make use of the great scope for their professional advancement and to the safeguard of the lives of the people also. Because a nurse only, in the developed countries, you have seen that the all normal cases, nurses are checking only. And when they are telling that it is a complicated case and it will be referred, then only they are going. So that there is no rush in the hospital. Everybody is not running to the doctors, and because nurses are skilled enough to assess you, just assess you primarily, and they are the best person to tell you where to go and what to do the next. So this is coming as the developing countries that already nurse practitioner and midwife, they are working, they are running the hospital. So in this way, nurses are also in a very good position, I will tell now, because all my intelligent students are coming. Think about our society. If all intelligent girls and boys, they come to nursing profession, they choose their career as nursing. So what will be our just quality? Just to wait and see our future, because presently this is the situation, and all my intelligent nurses, I know they will go to the research, they will do it, and they will go far away. So hope for the best, and you see, just you have to think that whether I will send my children to the nursing profession or not, because the days are coming when the nursing profession will flourish more and more. So this is a very good profession, I must tell you people, and this is a really a profession within amongst all those professions. This is a just noble profession, I will tell. Though, and not only the noble profession, you have to work, you will get a good salary. You will get a good salary because my teachers are preparing you people in a just a constructive, exhaustive professional nursing training is required to prepare a competent nurse. So globally, there is a great demand for Indian nurses because Indian nurses are very good, knowledgeable and skilled, and their attitude are very good. So all over world, you can go anywhere to serve to the community. Thank you very much. If you have any question, you can ask me.
Thank you so much, Mani Madam. We know nurses are like connective tissue that glue that team of care providers and other disciplines together. As well as we know, without nurses, any healthcare sectors cannot work because they are the pillars, and without pillar, we know that building will not stand. So thank you so much for your excellent presentation, madam. Directly we'll go for the questions. So how much I have, first question, Mr. Kutubuddin Khan has asked, my sister who scored 67 marks in HS art stream, and she is eager to admit in GNM nursing, but in West Bengal a lot of money needed. If fees would less, then it will be helpful for her course. So please help. So what kind of help, ma'am, you will extend?
Yes. I am telling you, 67% marks in for government, 39 nursing.
Hello? Madam, we are not getting you.
হয়তো ফোন আসছে, সেটা আমরা একটু ওয়েট করি।
I think she got disconnected. Now, for how much I know that yes, money is needed. Which profession money is not needed? But in nursing, if it is a
Hello?
government, madam, you are back.
Huh.
Yes, ma'am.
I will tell as he is from arts category. So this year private school of nursing are giving advertisement, and you can go. Some of them are taking exam also, not for the marks basis only. So you can go and take the chance for this year only. Okay, because coming year onwards, everything will be BSc nursing. So I don't know whether art students will be able to apply or not. So you can apply this year to the private school of nursing only. Okay, any
And
other
he's
question?
concerned. And he's concerned about fees also, madam.
Fees is it will usually 60,000 is the lowest. I just as per my knowledge goes 60,000 per year, and after that 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, 1,20,000, and some good school of nursing they are taking 1.5 lakhs also per year.
For
And but
GNM.
one thing I will tell that I have already told in my lecture that there are really access. So if you just sponsor 3 years and banks are ready to the also education loan, so they will get a job. They will get a secured job, I will tell you, after 3 years only. So take the chance, grab the opportunity.
Yes, madam, you are right that this is the profession where after finishing the course, they with closed eyes,
Yes.
they know that they will be absorbed from some either government or private organization. Ma'am, we'll move to the next question. Oilul Molla, he's asking that কিভাবে admission হবে, please mention. কিভাবে কোন কোর্স বলেন?
এবার বলি আপনাকে কিভাবে ভর্তি হবে। আচ্ছা, ওনারও কি কম পার্সেন্টেজ আছে? যারা অলরেডি গভর্নমেন্টে অ্যাপ্লাই করেছেন তাদের তো আমরা লিস্ট দিয়ে স্কুলে ভেরিফিকেশন করব। স্কুলে ভেরিফিকেশন করে মার্কশিট যদি সব ঠিকঠাক থাকে তাহলে আমরা লিস্ট বের করে দেবো কোন স্কুলে র্যাঙ্ক দিয়েছে, তারা চয়েস দিয়েছে কোন স্কুলে, সেই চয়েস অনুযায়ী তাদের র্যাঙ্ক অনুযায়ী আমরা স্কুলের লিস্ট বের করে দেবো। আর যাদের কম পার্সেন্টেজ আছে তাদেরকে আমরা বলবো প্রাইভেট স্কুলগুলোতে 48 প্রাইভেট স্কুল আছে, 48টা আছে, যে কোনো স্কুলে গিয়ে আপনারা যোগাযোগ করতে পারেন। পেপারে রোজ আপনি 2-3টে স্কুল তো অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট দিচ্ছে, তাদের কাছে আপনারা গিয়ে যোগাযোগ করুন। কেউ বা পরীক্ষা নিচ্ছে, কেউ বা মার্কস বেসিসে নিচ্ছে, সেখানে ফর্ম তুলে অ্যাপ্লিকেশন করুন, আপনার ভর্তি হয়ে যাবে।
Ma'am, thank you. Next question, Mohammad Asraful. He's asking that we have a nursing institution at Nalhati. How to attach with government merit list, financially invite them to do the course as private, but they can get INC certificate through government.
আমি নামটা শুনেই বুঝেছি যে নলহাটিতে আমাদের কিন্তু কোনো আইএনসি রেকগনাইজড স্কুল অফ নার্সিং নেই। একটা কথাই শুধু বলবো, যেহেতু নার্সিং এর এত শর্টেজ আছে সেই জন্য কিন্তু সবাই মানে নার্সিং ট্রেনিং দিচ্ছে, কিন্তু আইএনসি ইন্ডিয়ান নার্সিং কাউন্সিল রেকগনাইজ না হলে প্লিজ দেবেন না, তাহলে কিন্তু ওই নার্সিং হোমের আয়া হয়ে থাকতে হবে, সেটা কিন্তু নার্স নয়। সুতরাং যখনই দেবেন ওই নলহাটির কিন্তু স্কুল অফ নার্সিং, ওটা কিন্তু মনে হচ্ছে না যে আমাদের ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল নার্সিং কাউন্সিল রেকগনাইজ বা ইন্ডিয়ান নার্সিং কাউন্সিল রেকগনাইজ। যখনই আপনার ছেলে মেয়েকে দেবেন আপনি নার্সিং এর, তখন দেখে নিতে হবে যে ওইটা ইন্ডিয়ান নার্সিং কাউন্সিল রেকগনাইজ ইনস্টিটিউশন কিনা বা ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল নার্সিং কাউন্সিল রেকগনাইজড কিনা। যদি রেকগনিশন পেতে হলে তার অনেকগুলো স্টেপস আছে, তাদের একটা হসপিটাল লাগবে, তাদের টিচার লাগবে, তাদের বিল্ডিং লাগবে, তারা গভর্নমেন্টের কাছ থেকে এসেনশিয়ালিটি সার্টিফিকেট লাগবে, তারা ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল নার্সিং কাউন্সিলের কাছ থেকে তাদেরকে নো অবজেকশন নিতে হবে, ইন্ডিয়ান নার্সিং কাউন্সিল তাদেরকে অ্যালাউ করবে, তবেই কিন্তু তারা রেকগনাইজড ইনস্টিটিউশন হতে পারে। সুতরাং এরকম রেকগনাইজড ইনস্টিটিউশন ছাড়া আপনারা কিন্তু একদম ট্রেনিং দেবেন না বাচ্চাদের।
একদম, যেটা অনেক প্যারেন্টরাই ম্যাডাম প্রবলেমে পড়েন ব্যাঙ্গালোরে পাঠিয়ে মেয়েদেরকে। They are not just taking the information.
করে না, পরে আমার বাচ্চাগুলো 12 ক্লাস পড়া ছেলে মেয়েরা শুধুমাত্র আয়া তৈরি হচ্ছে, এটা কিন্তু খুব একটা দুঃখজনক পরিস্থিতি। ওকে,
Yes, madam.
এনি আদার কোয়েশ্চন প্লিজ?
ম্যাম নেক্সট বিএসসি সেকেন্ড ইয়ার একজন স্টুডেন্ট মালারি দাশগুপ্তা, উনি জিজ্ঞেস করছেন কলেজ প্রিন্সিপাল হওয়ার জন্য সিআই হওয়া কি ম্যান্ডেটরি? স্টাফ নার্স থেকে প্রিন্সিপাল হওয়া যায় কি? জাস্ট কনসিডার দ্য কোশ্চেন।
হ্যাঁ, আমি বলছি অ্যাজ পার আইএমসি রুলস অলওয়েজ দেখবে ইন্ডিয়ান নার্সিং কাউন্সিল যারা আমাদের কিন্তু স্ট্যান্ডার্ডাইজ এডুকেশন দিচ্ছে, ইন্ডিয়ান নার্সিং কাউন্সিলের ক্রাইটেরিয়া থেকে দেখবে যে মিনিমাম আমাদের কলেজ এক্সপিরিয়েন্স, কলেজে টিচিং এক্সপিরিয়েন্স না হলে, প্রথম কথা টিচিং এক্সপিরিয়েন্স না হলে টিচার হওয়া যায় না, আর টিচার হয়ে পরপর স্টেপে গেলে তবেই কিন্তু কলেজের প্রিন্সিপাল হওয়া যায়। স্টাফ নার্স হলে পিএইচডি হলে কিন্তু কখনোই কলেজের প্রিন্সিপাল হওয়া যাবে না, until and unless you have the experience of teaching at college level minimum। আর স্কুল অফ লেভেলে পড়াতেও হবে, পড়ালে চলবে 5 বছর অন্তত, প্লাস কলেজ লেভেলেও একটু পড়ালে তবেই কিন্তু তুমি কলেজের প্রিন্সিপাল হতে পারবে। পিএইচডি করেও, এমফিল পিএইচডি করে যদি স্টাফ নার্স থাকো আর যদি টিচিং এক্সপিরিয়েন্স না থাকে তাহলে কিন্তু প্রিন্সিপাল হওয়া যাবে না।
Thank you, madam. Sheikh Abid Hassan wants to ask a question, madam. Abid Hassan bhai, আপনি কি কোয়েশ্চেন করবেন? ও আপনি লিখেছেন, আমি বলছি। Are nurses today kind of disadvantaged because they do not have work experience before studying nursing? 30 years back, experience was required to read nursing.
না, আমি একটা কথা বলি যে নার্স হতে গেলে এক্সপিরিয়েন্স লাগে না, আমরা ট্রেনিং পিরিয়ডে তাদের রিকোয়ার্ড যে স্কিল, বেসিক স্কিল যেগুলো, সেগুলো কিন্তু আমরা শিখিয়ে নার্সিং ট্রেনিং এর মধ্যে, যেরকম যদি এএনএম 2 বছরের ট্রেনিং, জিএনএম 3 বছরের ট্রেনিং, বিএসসি 4 বছরের ট্রেনিং, আমরা কিন্তু তাদেরকে বেসিক স্কিল গুলো শিখিয়ে তবেই তাদেরকে সার্ভিসে পাঠাই। সার্ভিসে কাজ করতে করতে আমরা, ওই জন্যই তো আমাদের নার্সিং ট্রেনিং দেওয়ার জন্য একটা হসপিটাল লাগে, আমরা তাদেরকে আন্ডার টিচারের আন্ডারের সুপারভিশনে রেখে তাদেরকে ধীরে ধীরে করে কাজ সব শেখাই হাতে নাতে ট্রেনিং পিরিয়ডে। তাহলে এবার তাদেরকে নার্স তৈরি করি, এবার কাজ করতে করতে এক্সপিরিয়েন্স হয়, তারা আগে এক্সপিরিয়েন্স করে নার্সিং এ আসে না, কাজ করতে করতে তাদের এক্সপিরিয়েন্সটা বাড়ে। এবং আগে কি ছিল, অনেকদিন বাদে এডুকেশনটা তখন অত ইমপ্রুভ ছিল না, যার জন্য অনেক বছর পড়ার পরে, যখন আমি নিজেও সাফার করেছি, আমি যখন এমফিল এ চান্স পেলাম, ইন্ডিয়ার মধ্যে 5 জন মাত্র স্টুডেন্ট পেয়েছিলাম, আমি তখন পেয়েছিলাম, বললো ও অনেক ছোট, ও কি কেন পড়বে, কেননা আরো এক্সপিরিয়েন্স চাই। আগে এরকম ছিল, কিন্তু এখন আমরা জানি যে ফ্রেশ ব্রেনে যত আমরা এডুকেটেড নার্স তৈরি করব, তত কিন্তু আমাদের জেনারেশনটা পাল্টে যাবে, আরো কোয়ালিটি কেয়ার আমরা পেতে পারবো। যার জন্য আমরা কিন্তু এখন এডুকেশনেও আমাদের এডুকেশনের থ্রু দিয়ে আমরা সব শিখতে পারি। Anything else?
Next question, madam. Shami Mohammed Shah জিজ্ঞেস করছেন, as a science student in CBSE, I have applied in both GNM and BSc nursing. Which is better option?
Of course, graduation. Shuno, GNM nursing is diploma and BSc is graduation. So diploma is less. If you do your diploma, 3 years GNM, after the training again you have to go for graduation. You have to be a graduate nurse. So if you go for the graduation course, again in 2 years you have to study. So always go for the best one, that is the BSc nursing.
সায়েন্স ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড হলে তো বিএসসি জয়েন করা বেটার, কিন্তু আর্টস ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড হলে ঠিক আছে, একটা অপশন আছে ম্যাডাম জিএনএম থেকে। তারপরে নেক্সট শেখ আবিদ হাসান আবার জিজ্ঞেস করেছেন, হাউ ক্যান উই ক্রিয়েট a robust finishing industry like Kerala has?
Kerala nurses, শুনুন আমি একটা কথা বলি, Kerala nurses are really very good in spoken and their IPR is very good, and in every house you will see a nurse, প্রত্যেকটা বাড়িতে একজন করে নার্স আছে ওদের, যার জন্য নার্সিং ম্যান পাওয়ার অনেক বেশি। কিন্তু আমাদের, আপনারা মনে হয় নার্স, কেরালার নার্সরা যেহেতু ইংরেজিতে কথা বলে ভীষণ স্মার্ট, হেসে কথা বলে, ওরা বেশি ভালো নার্স, কিন্তু আমাদের বেঙ্গল নার্সরাও কিন্তু ঠিক ততটাই স্কিল। আমরা দেখেছি, আমরা অ্যাজ অ্যান অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেটর যখন আমরা কাজ করেছি, দেখেছি আমাদের কিন্তু এই বেঙ্গল নার্সেস আর অলসো, কিন্তু ওরা অত স্মার্ট নয়, ওরা সুন্দর করে নিজেকে তো বলতে পারে না, হয়তো আইপিআরটাও ঠিক করতে পারে না, সেই জন্য আপনাদের মনে হয় যে কেরাল নার্সেস আর এক্সেলেন্ট than our Bengal nurses. No such discrepancies, because Bengal nurses when they are going outside our state, তারাও কিন্তু সেখানে বেস্ট নার্স, একদম। সুতরাং এরকম আলাদা করে যে কেরল নার্সেস আর রোবাস, দে আর গুড অ্যান্ড এরকম করে কোনো ডিসক্রিমিনেশন হয় না। অ্যাকচুয়ালি এটা ডিপেন্ড করে ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালের উপরে, যে সেই ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল নার্স কতটা ভালো ব্যবহার করছে, কিরকম ভালো কাজ করছে, কতটা স্কিল, এটাই।
ম্যাডাম, আমি একটু আপনাকে রিকোয়েস্ট করব, আপনার ভলিউমটা কি একটু কমে গেছে ম্যাম? I can't able to hear you properly.
Maybe because my mobile is just going to be, I am talking to my mobile only.
মোবাইলের ভয়েসটা
এটা বন্ধ হয়ে
একটু
যাবে,
কম লাগছে।
বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে। হ্যাঁ
ম্যাম, নেক্সট কোয়েশ্চেন আইল গো। কুতুবুদ্দিন খান উনি জিজ্ঞেস করেছেন, those students who are studying in Bangalore and Telangana state and having completed their GNM course, if they want to job in West Bengal, what should they do?
হ্যাঁ, তেলেঙ্গানা স্টেট থেকে ওরা কিন্তু ওখানকার নার্সিং কাউন্সিলের একটা ওরা রেজিস্ট্রেশন নাম্বার পাবে। সেই রেজিস্ট্রেশন নাম্বার যদি ভ্যালিড হয়, তারা এসে ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল নার্সিং কাউন্সিলের রেসিপ্রোকাল সার্টিফিকেট আমরা বলি, ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গলে কাজ করতে হলে ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল নার্সিং কাউন্সিলের রেজিস্ট্রেশন লাগবে। সো এখানে তাদেরকে রেসিপ্রোকাল সার্টিফিকেট করতে হবে। সেই রেসিপ্রোকালের জন্য পূর্ত ভবনে গিয়ে অ্যাপ্লিকেশন করতে হবে। ওনারা ভেরিফাই করবেন, অ্যাজ পার আইএনসি ক্রাইটেরিয়া রেসিপ্রোকাল পেয়ে যাবে।
Yes, madam, you are right. Anybody else is having any question? আমি আর কোনো question দেখছি না ম্যাডাম till now. So, ma'am, I should add that 30 years of government service আপনার আছে, 26 years in College of Nursing. Ma'am, how was your journey in this field of nursing has come?
It was not always smooth, but really I have enjoyed in every step of my life. When I was staff nurse, I have worked as a staff nurse. Really at that time I had enjoyed to be with the clients. My voice is not coming now. Hello.
No, it is coming very perfect, ma'am. It's perfectly coming.
So after that, I have worked as a ward sister also, when it was my supervisory duty. But being a ward sister also, I have worked with my staff nurses in Bankura Medical College, where the 35-50 salary nurses are running. So I have worked supervision as well as working with my colleagues. I have done that one. Really, that is also I have enjoyed. And not only that, I have worked as a clinical instructor with my students, and I have taught them, and slowly I have worked in all stages and principal. Now I am in complete administration. So I really not a smooth, and it has enriched me working in every level. Really, I have learned so many things from my all states.
Next question I'll go, ma'am. Private hospital e GNM পড়তে গেলে, প্রাইভেট হসপিটালে জিএনএম পড়তে গেলে 4 ইয়ার্সে টোটাল কেমন খরচ হতে পারে? কেমন এডুকেশন লোন পাওয়া যায়?
3.5 লাখ 4 লাখ থেকে 8 লাখের মধ্যে, মানে অ্যাজ পার ইনস্টিটিউশন। খুব হাই প্রোফাইল ইনস্টিটিউশনে গেলে সেখান থেকে বেশি, কিন্তু ইউজুয়ালি 3.5 লাখ থেকে শুরু, 3.5 লাখ 4 লাখ 5 লাখ থেকে শুরু করে 8 লাখ টোটাল 3 বছরের জন্য, ইনক্লুডিং হস্টেল। Yes, I can see one question. MBA করা যায় কিনা? Yes, MBA করা যায়, WBCS ও করা যায়। আমার অনেক স্টুডেন্ট, 3-4 জন স্টুডেন্ট, ওরা কিন্তু বিএসসি নার্সিং করার পরে WBCS এ কিন্তু ক্র্যাক করেছে, and they are now WBCS officer. Not only that, বিএসসি নার্সিং করার পরে আবার MBBS করেছে এবং গোল্ড মেডালিস্ট MDও করেছে। সুতরাং গ্রাজুয়েশন কোর্সের পরে সব করা যায়।
Ma'am, next we'll go. Could you please help with the institutions and admission process for admission in BSc Nursing in West Bengal?
Only this is the system যেখানে আমাদের কিন্তু একটা সেন্ট্রাল সিলেকশন কমিটি আছে, যারা কিন্তু পরপর মার্কস বেসিসে এবছর অ্যাডমিশন হবে। আর বাকি কিছু প্রাইভেট ইউনিভার্সিটি আছে, যেমন সিস্টার নিবেদিতা ইউনিভার্সিটি, যেমন টেকনো ইউনিভার্সিটি, আলিয়া ইউনিভার্সিটি, আর ব্রেনওয়্যার ইউনিভার্সিটি। এরা কিন্তু বিএসসি নার্সিং এ ডাইরেক্টলি নিজেরা অ্যাডমিশন নিতে পারে। বাকি 38 কলেজ অফ নার্সিং যারা কিন্তু আন্ডার ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল ইউনিভার্সিটি অফ হেলথ সায়েন্সেস, তারা কিন্তু এভাবে ডাইরেক্টলি আসতে পারবে না, তারা কিন্তু মার্কস বেসিসে আমাদের সেন্ট্রাল সিলেকশন কমিটি থ্রু দিয়ে আসবে। বাকি কিছু মানে আমার অটোনমাস বডি যারা ডিমড ইউনিভার্সিটি বা প্রাইভেট ইউনিভার্সিটি, তারাই কিন্তু শুধুমাত্র নিজেরা ডাইরেক্টলি অ্যাডমিশন নিতে পারে, বাকি সবাই কিন্তু থ্রু সেন্ট্রাল সিলেকশন কমিটি আসবে। ইয়েস, প্রাইভেট নার্সিং স্কুলে পড়লেও এডুকেশন লোন পাওয়া যায় জিএনএম করলে। প্রাইভেট যদি কেউ পড়ে জিএনএম ট্রেনিং, ব্যাংক বসে আছে লোন দেওয়ার জন্য, বিকজ ব্যাংক জানে যে জিএনএম ট্রেনিং নিলেই এরা চাকরি পাবে, লোন শোধ করে দেবে। সুতরাং একদম ব্যাংক লোন পেতে কোনো অসুবিধে নেই। নেক্সট, আই এম নট গেটিং নো সাউন্ড।
শুনতে পাচ্ছেন এবার?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, এবার শুনতে পাচ্ছি, বলো।
Madam Saraswati Das is asking, what are the scopes doing MBA after BSc Nursing?
I have told না এমবিএ করা যায়, বিএসসি নার্সিং করার পরে এমবিএ করা যায়। আমাদের এখন ডেপুটি ডাইরেক্টর অফ হেলথ সার্ভিসেস নার্সিং, উনি তো এমবিএ করা, একদম ডাইরেক্টলি ওপেন। এটা এমবিএ তো তোমাকে একদম আমাদের ক্যালকাটা ইউনিভার্সিটির একটা ব্রাঞ্চ, ওরা তো আমাদের কলেজে এসে তুলে নিয়ে যেত মেয়েদের। এখন সবাই এমবিএ করা, অনেক আমাদের নার্সিং স্টাফ এমবিএ করা। They can choose the other profession except nursing.
Okay, ma'am.
Anything
Next
else?
question যেটা আমার মনে হচ্ছে already আপনি বলেছেন ম্যাম, প্রাইভেট হসপিটালে জিএনএম পড়লে কি এডুকেশন লোন পাওয়া যায়, এটা আপনি অলরেডি। শামীম আহমেদ স্যার বলছেন, ম্যাম হাউ টু অ্যাপ্লাই ইন মেরিট বেসড ইনস্টিটিউশন ফর বিএসসি?
বিএসসির জন্য আমাদের এখনো অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট দিইনি মাগো, এই সামনের সপ্তাহে বেরোবে, নেক্সট উইকে বেরোবে, তখন কিন্তু অ্যাপ্লাই করতে হবে অনলাইন। তখনই আমরা মেরিট বেসিসে আমরা সব বলে দেবো কিভাবে করতে হবে। জাস্ট ওয়াচ নিউজ পেপার ওয়াচ রাখবে, আর আমাদের গভর্নমেন্টের ওয়েবসাইট এবং এনআইসির ওয়েবসাইটটা লক্ষ্য রাখলে একদম অল ইনফরমেশন আমরা ক্লিয়ারলি দিয়ে দেবো।
ওকে ম্যাম। ম্যাম আমার দিক থেকে জানতে চাইছি যে what advice you will give to our nursing students and also for those who wish to come to join this nursing, who are choosing it as career. Your suggestion, madam, please.
I will. Excellent profession, and you should be proud, because as well as you will get the service and you will be able to serve to the mankind also. যেটা আমাদের বিবেকানন্দ বলে গেছেন আর কি, যে জাস্ট একসঙ্গে তুমি কিন্তু মানব সেবাও করতে পারবে, জীব সেবাও করতে পারবে, as well as you can get your salary. ভাবো তুমি একটা চাকরি এমন, একটা প্রফেশন এমন, যেখানে তোমার নিজস্ব স্যাটিসফ্যাকশন, কাউকে তোমার জন্য কোনো ঘুষ দিতে হবে না। এই চাকরিটা এমন যেখানে তোমাকে আফটার কমপ্লিশন অফ ইউর ট্রেনিং তোমাকে লোকেরা ডেকে নিয়ে যাবে। সো রিয়েলি এক্সেলেন্ট জব, এক্সেলেন্ট অপরচুনিটিস, ফিল প্রাউড টু বি আ নার্স। ওকে, একদম যারা এখনো অপ্ট করোনি চলে এসো আমাদের নার্সিং এ।
ম্যাম নার্সেস হিসেবে আমরা তো জানি কিছু কোয়ালিটি তো দরকার হয়, তো কোন কোয়ালিটি আপনি বেশি জোর দেবেন যে বিং নার্সেস দে শুড হ্যাভ?
একটা কথা বলবো, জাস্ট এমপ্যাথি। ইউ হ্যাভ টু ফিল ফর আদার্স। নিজেকে ওই জায়গায় বসিয়ে, যে একটা অসুস্থ মানুষ যার বাড়ির লোক মারা গেছে, সে আমি যদি ওই জায়গায় হতাম তাহলে আমি কি করতাম, কিভাবে রিয়াক্ট করতাম, কিভাবে ফিল করতাম, এক্স্যাক্টলি হোয়াট দে নিড। আমি যদি এমপ্যাথেটিক হবে, আমি গুড বিহেভিয়ার এক্সপেক্ট করবে মানুষ। আমি জানি তুমি সারাদিন কাজ করছো, কিন্তু তোমার স্মাইলটাও কিন্তু তোমার একটা জবের মধ্যে। ওরা তো অসুস্থ, ওরা তোমার দিকে তাকিয়ে আছে, তুমি কখন স্মাইল করবে, তুমি কখন বলবে কেমন আছো, ভালো আছেন তো, এই যে কথাটার জন্য। সুতরাং আমি চাই যে একটু কেয়ারিং ইন নেচার হবে, একটু সফট, একটু আইপি একটা ভালো করতে পারবে, মানুষের জন্য ভাবতে পারবে, এমপ্যাথেটিক হবে, তবেই কিন্তু আমাদের নার্সিং হবে। নলেজেবল তো স্কিল হতে হবে। আমি ভুল করে একটা মানুষ, আমরা কিন্তু এখানে একটা ইট পাথর নিয়ে কাজ করি না, মানুষের জীবন নিয়ে কাজ করি। সুতরাং ইন্টেলিজেন্টলি আমাকে কাজ করতে হবে, সো দ্যাট একটা জীবন, একটা ছোট বাচ্চা যেমন জন্মের পরে আমার হাতে তুলে দিচ্ছে, তেমনি একটা ডেথ। সুতরাং আমি একদম বাচ্চা জন্ম থেকে মৃত্যু অব্দি একটা নার্স কাজ করছে। শুধু ইন্টেলিজেন্টলি স্কিলফুলি কাজ করতে হবে, বাট ভেরি এমপ্যাথেটিকলি এবং ভেরি ইন আ স্মাইলিং ফেস অনলি, এবং কথাবার্তা ভীষণ ভালো করে শুনতে হবে এবং বলতে হবে। আই মাস্ট হ্যাভ। Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Ma'am, Tuhina Yasmin, please consider her question. Once she's asking, ma'am, after BSc nursing, how to do MBBS?
এমবিবিএস বিএসসি নার্সিং এর পরে তুমি যদি বিএসসি নার্সিংটা কমপ্লিট করে ফেললে তো পুরো বায়োলজি সব ফিজিক্স কেমিস্ট্রি আরেকবার হয়ে গেল। এইবার তুমি কমপ্লিশনের পরে তুমি জানলে জব একটা তোমার বাধা। নাও ইউ ক্যান সিট ফর দ্য জয়েন্ট এন্ট্রান্স বা নিট পিজি। নিট পিজিতে তুমি যেই বসলে চান্স পেলে পেলে না পেলে হয়ে গেল, তুমি তো চাকরি তো তোমার বাধা। ওকে, চলো বছরের পর বছর আবার ট্রাই করো। যদি ইচ্ছে থাকে খুব যে ডাক্তার হব, নো প্রবলেম, কেননা চাকরি একটা তোমার বিএসসি নার্সিং এর পরে বাধা থাকলো। এইবার ইউ ক্যান ট্রাই, এবং দেবে মেন্টালি অনেক ফ্রি। আমাদের প্রচুর স্টুডেন্ট থার্ড ইয়ারে গিয়েও চান্স পেয়ে গেছে, ফোর্থ ইয়ারে গিয়েও চান্স পেয়ে গেছে, কমপ্লিশনের পরেও চান্স পেয়ে গেছে। ইউ ক্যান ট্রাই। ওকে,
till now আর তো কোনো কোয়েশ্চেন দেখছি না ম্যাডাম। তো যদি আর কারো কোয়েশ্চেন থাকে they can ask anyway. So what should I tell madam, that I think after your office you have joined this program, isn't
Yes.
it? You were in an office, so thank you so much madam. So you have considered this as a, because we know that many of the candidates, no, now they're so much they're having concern, they want to know. So repeated awareness and this type of program, I think it's needed. Few days
Yes.
back I also had a lecture on this nursing scope and opportunity. So I think repeatedly, if like this it's happening, because I can observe ma'am, whatever few of the question what was there asked here also they are asking. So this query need to be fulfilled. So then
Yes.
only the people will choose this profession. Anyway, we can hope for the best madam, because what the report I have seen, that statistics that 2028 it will be the one of the best professions. So hope for that also. There will be
Yes.
a growth also, professional growth and occupational growth. So I must thank you madam once again on my part, because for your consideration for best lecture series.
It's
So
my
I think
pleasure, Nargis. It's my pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity also to tell something to aware everyone. Okay, it's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
thank you,
Okay.
madam. One
May I
student has just told Natasha that very informative session, madam. Thank you so much, Ritimani madam. And she told me also, I think she is our student. So thank you, Base. So on behalf of Base, for our students, all participants, and for me, from me also, thank you so much, madam, for joining. So next, I think we can move for the wind off of this session by vote of thanks, ma'am. Please be with us.
Okay.
Now, thank you very much. Now, Farhana Samsi will deliver vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum. Namaskar and good evening to all of you present here. We have came to the end of today's lecture. I am Farhana Shams. On behalf of BASE, it is my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks. So first of all, my sincere gratitude go to today's speaker, Dr. Shriti Mani ma'am, Principal of Government College of Nursing and Officer in charge of the West Bengal University of Health Science, for her fascinating, insightful lecture on nursing, past, present, and future perspectives. And I'm sure this lecture will be very helpful for students. So thank you so much, madam. I would also like to thank Professor Nargis Ahmed, Department of Nursing, Alia University, for her wonderful moderation of today's session. Thank you so much, madam. And also my heartfelt thanks goes to BASE President, Vice President, GS, and all other members for their support. And at last but not the least, my sincere thanks go to our esteemed and lovely audience. Thank you to all once again.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you once again, madam.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Good night.